done this because there's probably a lot of silver Model 3s and Model Ys coming into the queue, and so they probably just wanted to make it free so that they can sell a lot more of them at the end of the day. In this next topic, so Tesla, it seems to be a part of their MO that when vehicles, before they get to start getting released, they do a lot of testing, which makes sense. But it seems like in the past, we've seen the Cybertruck being tested in all different environments, including winter testing. But big news out of today, it seems like a Model 3 Highland was also spotted winter testing. So we'll take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, where you can get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide for buying your Tesla that has all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check out Patreon link down below in the description. But let us take a look at this. Shout out to Cybertruck 420 Dominic, a huge advocate for Tesla vehicles, and he does a lot of great work because he's given us all these fantastic renders of Model 3 Highland, a bunch of spy shops, and much more. But taking a look at this, seems like he retweeted a post from Cybertruck NZ. Quote, now that the whole sexy Tesla family has gathered at the SHPAG in Cardrona, New Zealand, maybe a shot a new winter video soon. Seems to be the last winter. You can see here there's a camouflage CT under the shed back invisible, but there seems to be a possibility that this is a Model 3 Highland hidden under the black cover. So here's the best look that we can take. You can see that it is pretty much a very covered up and tinted Model 3. So one can only assume that this is a Model 3 Highland because it wouldn't make sense for them to be testing an older version, right? And so this could be that we're going to be seeing a very soon launch and release of the Model 3 Highland. The Cybertruck was seen very recently tested as well. So it seems like there's potentially a launch of the Model 3 Highland, because this would make sense, right? They would launch the Model 3 Highland in China first, and in Americas, they would focus on the Cybertruck because the Cybertruck is coming to the Americas first. So maybe this is something where maybe they potentially stagger both of these launches, one in China, one in America. That would be an insane Q3/Q4 with all this different hype coming to the Tesla vehicles. But let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you're thinking. Do you think what's going to be launching first? Do you think the Cybertruck's going to launch first, or do you think the Model 3 Highland is going to launch first? I think that's a good poll question. So maybe that is a good thing we will ask on the channel. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the last topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description. Is a Patreon link or support the channel. So definitely check it out if you're interested.